Hey guys, it's your boy back with more Marvel's Vet content, and we have the patch details for the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver upgrade tier 4 patch deal. Let's just see what we have for this update. It's not the big one, so just for the mid-month patch, we have Speed Superhero Quicksilver uniform for 1050 crystals. We can see attack speed increase by come on, chain damage increased by 20% with the uniform effect. Let's see. The tier 3 skill also is changed, so we'll have to see what they actually changed for this one. We do have this remove or debuff and increase all basic damage by 100% for one attack. So we do have the proc still intact, but we will see if it actually is gonna do much. Guaranteed dodge rate 45%, ignore target dodge rate 40% damage, and skill damage by 25% from the tier 2 passive. And the 4-star passive gives you 70% chance to penetrate basically everything except, I suppose, shield, so which is that. So and then we have the super armor on this one as well. The first skill has incapacitation, paralyze. Second skill has decrease all speeds, paralyze as well. The third skill has stun, incapacitation, invincibility, so that's a big plus added. The fourth skill has the ignore targeting, which is the main one. So we'll see incapacitation, paralyze. We also have recovery 30% of HP, remove or debuff, as well as a 50% attack and defense frenzy buff. So this seems really nice. Although I do not see the accumulation. He used to have suppose some kind of accumulation something on the third skill. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there was some kind of buff on the third skill, which I do not see at the moment. The fifth skill has stun, snare, dodge increased by 30%, and then we have the accumulation. Okay, so the accumulation is shifted towards the fifth skill, and it looks pretty nice because it has damage dealt accumulation. So it's hard to say from the skills only. The skills look like normal. I do not see like something bonkers in the skill, but unless the fourth skill is OP, it is totally possible that apart if this skill is not OP, that it might be a problem for Quicksilver. But we will see how that goes. Scarlet Witch tier 4 as well with the 150 crystals. So we have ignore target dodge rate as well as mind damage by 35%. So she remains a mind damage character just like before. Tier 2 passive now is guaranteed critical rate 25% as well as basically chance to penetrate everything for 60%. Then we have 40% and 40% skill damage as bonus damage from the skills. The 4-star passive has the 10% chain hit damage, which is great, as well as that attack increase by 30%, which is not bad. The first skill has snare. Okay, we have mind resistance down on this skill. Second skill has stun. Then we have a 0.5% accumulation. Now, this is totally it is totally possible that her skills are just OP and then the point one is gonna be just wonkers. But even in the past when we had the other updates, we never had these uh you know I don't know like I wish that it was a better accumulation, but it's all right. So silence on the third skill. Then we have 35% increase of mind damage once again. So that is good. We are basically, well, she's gonna have a lot of mind damage. So hopefully she also hits really hard on this one. Fourth skill has burn, paralyze, 100% chance to damage immunity for 5 seconds. Okay, and the fifth skill has mind control, fracture, recovers 20% of HP and max HP recovery. So uh no ignore targeting, so no PvP, absolutely. As far as the ABX and ABL cancel good, we do have snare. Okay. So we do have snare and fracture. We do not have shock, so that's okay. We can use Thor probably for the shock season. Apart from that, as far as ABX cancels are concerned, we have paralyze, we have burn, and we have silence. So we have all the ABX cancels. We have 2 out of the 3 ABL cancels. So it is a possibility that she might just become meta, replacing Captain Marvel, which is actually the real goal. And she might be able to score around the same as Jean Grey, maybe depending on the Universal Female Day. And if that happens, that would be amazing for Scarlet Witch, so that she just gains way more value. So we will see how it goes. Nothing like special in the Scarlet Witch's kit, but zero point 0.5 accumulation, she already was hitting very hard and she already was meta even at level 70. So it will be nice to see how she performs at level 80 and tier 4 now, all after this change. Now we have the tier 4 skills right here. Unmatched reflexes. Reflexes, we have all attack increase by 45% for 7 seconds, as well as dodges 30 hits including attacks using gold dodge, which is great. So basically guaranteed dodge. Nothing will hit you at least for 30 hits. Then we increase damage dealt by 60% when dodging for 7 seconds. Now this is a more of a PvP buff. You will not be able to make use of it or for the most time in the PvE department, because yes, you are dealing attacks, you're also dodging the attack, but it doesn't happen like all the time. But so like it's a okay skill, I would say. Something, not something OP, but still nice. Then we have Chaos Unbound Scarlet Witch tier 4, which gives you active buff increase, effect increase by 20%. This is amazing. Captain Marvel has that, Rogue has that, and we know that, it's just insane. And also we have 60% damage increase for 10 seconds. So very basic 10% buff for this thing. I think the active buff is gonna be the main one, because all the skills are gonna give you much more of a buff in terms of attack and damage output, and it will just be insane. Now we have new artifact for Quicksilver, You're Too Slow. And it is similar artifact, same as Black Widow. And I think there was one or two more characters that got the exact same artifact. So PvP, Quicksilver definitely screams PvP. The fourth skill is the main one. I hope he's able to do enough damage. I am really not sure if he will be able to cope up with all the metas, but we will see. The artifact might just help you out with the damage, but we will definitely take a look at that. We already have Scarlet Witch's artifact, which is one of the best in the game, so I do not think that we will get anything else. Then we have game error fixes. The progress is no longer possible on the certain map, so the map story mode issue is kind of fixed. Numeric display error of all father uniform active 4 skill also has been fixed. The text of the team up step 8 Avengers 1 is now instinct attack increase. Right now it HP increase, okay, as the main. The missing skill description of Hulk Titan 5th skill, which is the Gamma Rage, and Anti-Man's Ultimate's 4 skill also has been fixed, and when using manual control, your character will continue to attack nearby enemies. So it's missing skill and descriptions. That's the exact same thing for the new Hulk's 5th skill. You just tap it, you can just see it keep going and going until the eternity, and that's what happens. And now you can just see it because it is a hold skill. Maybe we might have to hold it and now, but we will see about that. So that was the that was it for the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver patch. Now this was double tier 4 patch, so I'm not sure if I will be doing like tier 4 for all of them. Scarlet Witch although looks pretty nice as far as PvE concerned, but nothing humongous increase apart from that buff effect. That seems to be the major change, and that might affect her score quite a bit. Apart from that, Quicksilver looks PvP, but it depends on other skills. The fourth skill is the only one which should be reliable as far as the ignore targeting goes, and hopefully, one of all of these three from both of them, one of them will be meta, and maybe probably replacing Captain Marvel from the meta as well. Maybe Ghost Rider, but we will see down the line how that rolls out. Do let me know what you think about the video. Do let me know what you think about these patch notes and what you think about the meta. And yep, as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.